ನೋಡಿ a bomb mass 30 kg. So mass 30 kg ಇದೆ. So rest explodes into two pieces. ಒಂದೇದು 18 kg. Velocity is how much? 6 meter per second. Another one is 12 kg. What is its kinetic energy ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. So now this problem is similar to the last problem. You have to solve in your home and what comment answer you have to comment on the box. So let's move to the next question. Question number 20. So question number 20 nodi, a particle of mass m1 is moving with velocity v1. So mass m1, velocity is v1. Another particle m2, velocity is v2. Both of them have same momentum. Okay, but their different kinetic energy E1, E2. So if m1 is greater than to m2 anta kelidane. So hadre nodi, you have to, what is the relationship between momentum and energy? Hadre that is kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to mv square by 2. So momentum ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have to just product and dividing from the m. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ m square v square divided by 2m. So that is equal to p square divided by 2m. So this is the relation is E is equal to p square divided by 2m. So same momentum. So momentum is same. Same means constant for both one. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ E energy is inversely proportionality to the mass. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ so if m1 m2 ಆದ್ರೆ then E1 E2. So that means what? E2 is greater. That is option A is the right answer for 20. So let's move to the 21. So 21 question anna nodi, a ball of mass 2 kg, another 4 kg are dropped together. So from a 60 feet of tall building. So this is a tall building. So height is how much? 60 feet. There are two balls is here. One is 2 kg of ball. So another one ball is 4 kg of ball. So these two balls are dropped 60 feet. After the fall on 30 feet andre half. So 30 feet alli each towards the earth. So each are towards the earth respectively. Kinetic energy. So what is their kinetic energy? Kinetic energy K1 is to what? K2 is question mark. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ kinetic energy K is equal to what is a formula of mv square. So both are with the after the 30 feet towards the earth. Both are with the same velocity. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ K is directly proportionality to the what? M. So now that is a K1 K2. So K1 K2 is equal to the what? So equal to the, that is 2 divided by 4, that is 1 by 2, that is 1 is to 2. Option C is the right answer for 21. So let's move to the 22. So 22 question anna nodi, a stationary particle explodes into two particles of mass. Nodi, so this is a stationary means U is equal to 0, explodes into the two particles. So with mass is m1, this mass is m2, this velocity is v1, this velocity is v2. The ratio of their kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is E1 E2 is equal to question mark. So kinetic energy. So kinetic energy formula. So we know that kinetic energy is equal to so mv square divided by ಏನಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ so that is K1 by K2 is equal to, so that is m1 v1 square divided by 2 m2 V2 square divided by 2. So now, so this becomes 2 get ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ cancel. So 2 it cancel. So then explodes into the two fragments. And according to the law of conservation of, so law of conservation of linear momentum. So law of conservation of linear momentum. So linear momentum, that is m1 v1 is equal to what? m2 v2. So this becomes, this becomes ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ v1 by v2 is equal to, so v1 by v2 is equal to m2 divided by what? m1. So this becomes, m1 by m2 into v1 square v2 square. That becomes v2 square m2 square divided by m1 square. And then from this one, v1 by v2, v1 square by v2 square. So 1 m2 cancel, m1 cancel. That is equal to, answer is what? m2 divided by m1. So which is the right answer? So that is m2 by m1. That is option A is the right answer for the 22. So let's move to the 23. So 23 question. So if kinetic energy of a body is increased by 300%, the kinetic energy of the body increased. So first one, kinetic energy is K1, second K2 anna ಎಷ್ಟು percentage? 300%. Then percentage change in the momentum. Change in the momentum is how much? So that is the question. However, momentum and kinetic energy, what is the relationship between? That is kinetic energy is equal to, already we know, that is P square divided by 2m. However, kinetic energy is directly proportionality to the P square. So that becomes K1 by K2 is equal to P1 by P2, that is what? Whole square. So this is the relationship between kinetic energy and momentum. However, if kinetic energy, if initial kinetic energy and momentum is 100% ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so initial kinetic energy and momentum is 100% ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನೋಡಿ initial kinetic energy is 100% divided by final kinetic energy ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? 300 plus 100 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು? 400%. ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ K2 is equal to 300 plus K1 ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ 100%. 300 plus 100 400 is equal to initial momentum. ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ initial momentum ಅನ್ನ? So this is the assumptions. So let's from this one assumptions ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 100% initial kinetic energy, initial momentum ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ this becomes 100%. So okay, P2 ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, you have to calculate P2, that is equal to what? Whole square. So now 20 get cancelled. So that is a 100 divided by P2 is equal to 1 by square root ಇಂದ remove ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So then P2 is equal to ಎಷ್ಟು percentage ಆಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? T2 200%. So P1 ಎಷ್ಟಂತ assumptions ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ? 100%. So what is the change in the momentum? Change in momentum is equal to P2 minus P1. So that is equal to, answer is what? 100%. That is a option A is the right answer for 23. So let's move to the 24. Okay, so 24th question anna nodi. So a particle is projected making an angle So theta is equal to 45 degree with horizontal having kinetic energy K. The kinetic energy at the highest point will be, so this is called as a x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay, a particle is projected making 45 degree with horizontal. So horizontal ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು 45 degree. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ the kinetic energy at highest point ನೋಡಿ. So it is resolved into ಎಷ್ಟು component ಆಗಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, it is resolved into 2 component. So this is a 45 degree ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so this one peak ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, this becomes V cos 45 degree, this becomes V sin 45 degree. That is kinetic energy is equal to, what is the formula? Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. So that is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so 1 by 2. So mass is m, so v square. So v square upon that becomes v is equal to v cos 45 degree. That is equal to v cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So that becomes v divided by square root of 2 whole square. That is 1 by 2 m v square divided by 2. So square root to get cancelled. So that is 1 of mv square, of mv square, of mv square andre that is kinetic energy divided by 2 is as it is. So that is k by 2. That is option B is the right answer for 24. So let's move to the next problem.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel and also press this bell icon so you can get latest video notification.
Okay, next 25th, two bodies with kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is K1, K2. So moving equilinear momentum. So equilinear momentum is P is same. The ratio of masses. Kinetic energy to momentum, what is the relationship between these two? That is kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is equal to P square divided by 2m. So that is the P square is equal to kinetic energy into 2m. So this is the relation. So that means it is directly proportionality. Linear momentum is same. Same means you have to bifurcate it into the two kinetic energy. First K1, okay, K1 2m1 is equal to K2 2m2. So m1 plus m2. Then 2 get cancelled. The ratio of their masses m1 divided by m2 is equal to, so this becomes K1, this becomes K2. So K2 is how much? 1. K1 is how much? 4. The answer is 1:4. Okay. So the ratio of their masses is 1:4. That is option D is the right answer for the 25th question. So let's move to the 26th question. So 26th question enide. The 26th question is two bodies mass m and 4m are moving equal kinetic energies. The ratio of their linear momentum. So that means moving with equal kinetic energy. Okay, so linear momentum. Kinetic energy is P square divided by 2m. This is the relation. Then P1 square divided by m1. So m1 means what? It is m is equal to P2 square divided by, so this is m1, this is m2. So P square divided by 4m. So m get cancelled. P1 square divided by P2 square is equal to how much? That is 1 by 4. So that is equal to, so P1 is to P2 is equal to 1 is to how much? 2. So 1 is to 2, that is option A is the right answer for 26. So let's move to the 27. Ready? So 27 question. The kinetic energy acquired by the mass m, the kinetic energy acquired by the mass m in traveling a distance d starting from rest under the action of constant force is directly proportionality to what? So m is mass, d is the distance traveled, and starting from andre u is equal to 0. So what is the kinetic energy? That is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. So what is this one? Initial velocity is 0. So then that is 2 into acceleration. So acceleration means, so F is equal to m into a. Why? Because under the action of constant force. Acceleration becomes ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? So then acceleration becomes, so F divided by m into distance is what? D. So then that is kinetic energy is equal to, so 1 by 2 m. So what is v square is here? V square is 2fd divided by m. M get cancelled, 2 get cancelled. So that is equal to F into D. The kinetic energy is directly proportionality to the F and what? D. So M, that means it is what? The kinetic energy is independent of mass. Correct? So that is independent of mass. Independent. The kinetic energy is independent of mass. So independent of mass means, so mass to the power of 0, that is equal to 1, it is independent. That is option B is the right answer for what? 27. So let's move to the 28 question. So 28 anna nodi, so two masses, so that is 1 gram and 9 gram are moving equal kinetic energy. So equal kinetic energy, the ratio of magnitudes of the linear momentum. So linear momentum, that is kinetic energy is p square divided by what? 2m. So how it is? So related, how it is related mass and what? Linear momentum. Mass and linear momentum. So mass and linear momentum are both are directly proportionality. That is P1 square divided by P2 square is equal to, so this is a gram, this is a 1 gram, this is a 9 gram, gram get cancelled. So that is a P1 divided by P2 is equal to 1 by 3. That means 1 is to 3. That is option C is the right answer for 28. So let's move to the 29. So 29 question anna nodi. The 29 is a particle of mass m moving in the horizontal circle of radius r with a uniform speed is v. So particle moving in a circle horizontal. So nodi, this is a horizontal. So particle is moving. So this is a particle. Particle is moving in the horizontal circle. So with radius is how much? R. So speed is how much? V is the speed. So when it moves from one point to the diametrically opposite to itself. So one point in the diametrically opposite hoದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? So diametrically it is opposite. So what is there? Kinetic energy, momentum. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕೈನೆಟಿಕ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ನೋಡಿ, ದ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಬಟ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದಿ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್, have same magnitude, velocity same magnitude ಇದೆ, same magnitude but direction ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, but direction is opposite. So but direction is opposite means what is the change in momentum? Change in momentum is equal to final momentum minus initial momentum. Initial momentum is minus mv, so that is equal to minus 2 mv. So minus 2 mv, that means the change in the momentum is equal to how much, 2 mv. So its magnitude is 2 mv. So that is option C is the right answer for 29. So let's move to the question number 30. Okay, so NCERT book ಅಲ್ಲಿ 6.5 concept ಮೇಲೆ force is equal to 20 plus 10y along y direction. So y in meter, work done by the force 0 to 1. So this is a variable displacement. So variable displacement andre from y1 to y2, so that is f into what, ds. ಆದರೆ work done is equal to integration of, so 0 to 1, that is 20 plus 10y into what, dy. So now you have to difference integration. So 20y andre 20 integration of 20 into dy. So integration of 20 into dy is 20y plus 10 is as it is, that is y square divided by 2. So this is the limit 0 to 1, this is the limit is 0 to 1. So this work done is equal to, so estaಗುತ್ತೆ 20, 1 minus 0 is 1 plus, so 2 1 ja 2 5 ja, so then 5, so that is equal to answer is how much, 25 joule. So which option is right? That is a option D is the right answer for 30. So let's move to the 31. What is 31? A force, so this is a force, it is in a straight line varies with the distance as shown in the figure. So question ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ, work done. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ work done ಅನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ from the graph. Okay, so in graph ಅಲ್ಲಿ, in graph, so work done is equal to area under the graph. Okay, area under the graph. So area under the graph means you have to find out the area. Okay, so ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏರಿಯಾವನ್ನು find out ಮಾಡೋಣ. This is A, B, C, D, E. So now that is work done is equal to, so area of this one is length into breadth. So length is how much? Length is 7 minus 3, length into breadth ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 2 plus, so this one is area of this one, first one, this one is area of the second one. So idrದ್ದು ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ what is the area of this one? Area of this one is half into base is 12 minus 7 into height ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 2. So now that is work done is equal to, so how much, 8. So this is a 4 into 2 8, 2 get cancelled, so this is 5. So that is equal to answer is how much, 13 joule. That is option D is the right answer for 31. So let's move to the 32. So nodi 32 question. So mass is how much, 3 kg under the constant force which is displaced is s meter is given. This is the displacement is given. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ work done ಅನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ for in 2 seconds. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ is equal to, so S is equal to 1 by 3 what ds square. So ds by dt is equal to how much? That is a, so 1 by 3 2 into t, so 2 into t, so that is equal to 2 by 3 t. So then again you have to differentiation d square s dt square is equal to 2 by 3. So yake? Because work done is equal to integration of force. So force andre mass into acceleration. So acceleration is, so this one, mass into acceleration into distance is what? ds by dt. Then work done is equal to integration of mass 3 kg into, this is 2 by 3 into ds by dt is 2 by 3. So into what? dt, into dt. So now that is a 3 get cancelled, that is a, this is t. So then that is equal to 4 divided by 3 into 2. So that is equal to 8 by 3 joule. So 8 by 3 means that is option D is the right answer for the 32. Question number 33. A force acting on the object varies with the distance x as shown in figure. So this is a force, this is a distance. What is the work done? You have to calculate from 0 to what? 6 is here. How to find out the work? Already we know that work done is equal to area under. Okay, so area under what? Area under ft graph. Okay, so now you have to do in your home and comment the answer. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Question number 34. So question number 34 ana nodi, a force 3 act on a 3 gram of particle. Hagadre mass is equal to 3 gram such that position of the particle as the function of the time is this one. Okay, hagadre what is the question? Where x is the meter and t is what? Second. Work done during first 4 seconds. First 4 seconds means from t is equal to 0 to t is equal to 4 seconds. You have to calculate work done. Hagadre work done is equal to, nodi, from 0 to 4 up andre, that is a velocity is very, nodi, this is called as a distance. So distance in the nigen sigutte velocity. So velocity nalli if time is equal to 0 adre, that is called as initial velocity. If time is equal to 4 seconds adre final velocity. Hagadre work done is equal to change in what? Kinetic energy. So now that is work done is equal to, you have to find out velocity. So how to find out the velocity is here. So that is a v velocity is equal to differentiation of this one. So 3 minus 8t plus 3t square. So that is initial velocity is equal to, so initial velocity is equal to what? Initial velocity is equal to 3 minus, that is 3 meter per second. Then final velocity is equal to, 3 minus, so t is equal to 4 and a half daga, so 4 into 8, 32 plus 48. Final velocity is equal to, so 49, 20, 48 ali you have to 29. That is final velocity is equal to how much? That is a 19 meter per second. So then that is the work done is equal to 1 by 2, m is 3 gram, 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into final is 19 square minus 3 square. Okay, so that is the work done is equal to 1 by 2. So 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So this one is, so 19 square. So 19 square minus, so 3 square. So 3. So this becomes 361 minus 9. So that is equal to 352. So 352 means, so 176. So into 3. So that is equal to 528. That is 530. So that is option D is the right answer for 34. So let's move to the 35. So 35, this is the same problem. So that means what? It is a homework. Answer anna yen madbeku, you have to mention on the comment box. So let's move to the next one, 36. Okay, so nodi 36 problem. A potential energy of the, this is potential energy concept. Potential energy is equal to this much. Okay, hagadre where A and B are the positive constant or the distance of the particle from the center of the field. For stable equilibrium, what is the stable equilibrium? Stable equilibrium means that is du by dr is equal to 0. This is a stable. This is the condition for the stable equilibrium. However, stable equilibrium nalli then distance andre r is equal to question mark. However, now you have to do the differentiation of this one. So idana differentiation ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, a is as it is, r, so r denominator ನಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಮೇಲೆ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ರೆ r minus 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Differentiation of minus 2 is what? Minus 2 r to the power of minus 3. Then minus is as it is, b is as it is. So differentiation of r to the power of minus 1. So r to the power of minus 1 upandre, so that is minus into minus plus. So r to the power of minus 2. So now the answer is minus 2a divided by r cube is equal to enagirutte illi 0. So this becomes minus b divided by what? R square. So now that is minus minus get cancel, 1 r square cancel, r remaining agutte. Hagadre r is equal to 2a divided by b. So that is a option B is the right answer for what? 36. So let's move to the 37. 37. The potential energy of the system is increases if work done. So if work done is what? If work done is by against. So you have already studied in the theory part. Theory against for what? Conservative force. So against for the conservative force, that is potential energy is what? Increases. So that is a against by the. So against by the. So against by the conservative force, that is option B is the right answer for 37. So 38 anna nodi problem number 38. So 38 ಏನದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the potential energy of the atoms is given. This is a potential energy of the system. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ so A and B are the constant, x is the distance between them. Stable already ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Stable ಅಂದ್ರೆ what is that one? Stable means that is du by dx ಅಥವಾ dr is equal to ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 0. Okay, so now we have already, so ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ? 36 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. The same kind of problem is here. So this is for what? Homework. And answer ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, you have to comment box ಅಲ್ಲಿ answer ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ 36 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟನೇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. So let's move to the next problem 39. So 39 anna nodi, mass m is attached to the thin wire, so wired in the vertical circle. So vertical circle apandre this is the vertical circle alli. So in this vertical alli ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, you have to, so mass is attached to the this one. So mass is attached, so this is radius is r. So the wire is mostly likely to break when the inclined ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. at the bottom of this one, so mass bottom ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so bottom ನಲ್ಲಿ that is called as mg. so weight of this one mass, so weight after this one, so that is equal to centripetal force. Okay, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ total centripetal force plus the weight of the object. So both these two are acted in the this one. Okay, so hagadre now the wire is break at the lowest point. Nodi, this is called as the, so lowest point alli enagutte wire break agutte, because what is the reason? The reason is two forces are acted on it. ಎರಡು forces ಗಳು acted ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಯಾವುದು? weight to plus another one centripetal force. Okay, hagadre that is mass is at the lowest, that is option D is the right answer for 39. So 40, question number 40. Okay, so question number 40 anna nodi, a body is initially at rest. So the body is initially at enagide rest allide, so sliding frictionless track from height h. So just to complete the vertical circle, AB is equal to ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ D, the height h is equal to ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ. Okay, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ now this is a frictionless ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is called as energy. Okay, the total energy remains constant. So total energy remains constant. So total energy remains unchanged because there is no against force. Okay, hagadre what is this one? This is a kinetic energy plus potential energy ene nodi. Potential energy is mgh plus kinetic energy enagide 0 is equal to illi. So in this one, that is kinetic energy is of m v square plus height. Okay, so that is a height is equal to mgd. Okay, so now that is d, this is a d, height ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ d ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. Okay, now that is a okay ನೋಡಿ height ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, the height h is equal to ab diameter. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ height ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ height is equal to 0, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ d, so ಅಂದ್ರೆ that means height h is equal to 0, ಅಂದ್ರೆ this becomes 0. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ m get cancel, that is v square. So v square by 2 is equal to gh. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ h is equal to v square divided by 2g. But what is the velocities here? So let's see different cases in the circle. So circle alliirtakanta different cases anna nodalaga, so then at the top, so at the top alli, so v square, that means this is a ankondre, that is va. So va alli estirutte, so at the top alli, that is va is equal to square root of gr. Then b, that is vb, at the middle alli enagirutte, that is square root of 2gr. So at the bottom nalli, that is vc is equal to square root of 5gr. At the bottom, so bottom nalli v square, that is equal to v is equal to 5gr apandre v square is equal to 5g capital R divided by 2g. Now gg get cancelled, that is equal to 5 by 2 or diameter. So diameter is equal to 2 radius. The radius is equal to diameter by 2. So that is diameter by 2. So that is height is equal to answer ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು 5/4d. So 5/4d, that is option D is the right answer for this one. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ height ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಸಾರಿ height, this one ground ಅಲ್ಲಿ height is equal to ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ 0. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ this one becomes 0. So that is option D is the right answer for 14th question.